8:12 a.m. And you're joining Logical Excess on the... We're Act 1 Novigrad. Episode 8.
Triss could not
Let's continue.
Tilly, an neuromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
And that's where we left off. We reunited with a dwarf by the name of Zoltan Chevet. And to be honest, I think I've seen his likeness floating around on a Gwent card in the decks that I have. I'm almost positive. I think I still have him in my Northern Realms deck, actually. That's right. Let's see who we should talk to first. We're supposed to talk to these women that may know of Dandelion's whereabouts.
Wife won't believe it. Lice it, yeah.
Taking a quick opportunity to lighten the load here, and let's go talk to Vespula. I think I recall seeing her names on the posters for the laundromat.
Scrum before I lose my patience.
So we're in far corners now. Here we are. The laundry.
Julia and you agreed to pay him more.
What we didn't and couldn't agree is that there'd be a war now, could we? I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Oh shit! Damn.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
I don't even know what to say here.
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness.
Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
What?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
be so pale if you ate onions and all.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Your brother stayed in Temeria. No hope for him, is there?
Let's see what else we have here.
Got the shivers.
Meliodas' wounds. Geralt of Rivia.
Scallion, blackmail me, will you?
Won't let them boss you around.
White head like a miller's son.
My man carries his pitchfork like you, on his back. I say you're both daft.
To the right.
Well, well, another freak.
It's getting cold.
Oi, oi, oi.
Make friends with the bathhouse, because what's wafting off you? Oh.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
This is a guy.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Oh my god.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Hmm.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean, How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
This is
I'm
ridiculous.
not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
Kind of like
You're too
Malmsteen?
late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
This trainee elf. Ely Hall. Got a character entry. Let's check out Ely Hall. I always go to the wrong character page when I want to read a character entry. Ely Hall. Geralt erroneously interpreted one of my notes to mean that Elial and I had been a couple. Alas, while anyone would be thrilled to count this outstanding elf, one wonderful conversation partner and superb tailor among their conquest, in fact, no more than friendship and fine wine had ever passed between us. Geralt found this out when he visited Ely Hall's tailor shop, where he also got a first-hand glimpse at the elf's unusual hobby, adopting the dress and mannerisms of those different from himself in race, sex, and social status.
Scare me.
Said he wants to be a Doppler as a young lad. Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Black ones took Vizima. They'll take Novigrad too.
Looking to make some coin too.
You know what, man? Cherry cordial is hard to find. Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize I was going... This is like the, the city ramparts. Locked. Alright, we'll see. Let's go up this ladder.
Not good.
Bring your children to Marabella's School for Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. We charge no fees, but welcome donations from all. Your generosity is what keeps us going.
Oh!
I think I've played Gwent with this merchant already.
I see the honourable gentleman is not one to let a bargain pass.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Come again. Cheap as it gets, right here.
What do you seek, hay giver?
Horson's henchman. We have a loan shark here.
Greetings. What have you got to pawn, and how much do you need?
What makes you think I need a loan?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
Let's do a game of cards, brother.
What would you say to a few rounds of Gwent?
I get anything new on the Scoia'tael? I did. I've gotten a lot new. I actually may be able to play with the Scoia'tael deck here soon. Probably going to throw this next round. Just because of the way the monsters deck plays, I know that they can just steamroll you in one round to where you'll completely fall behind the curve. Throwing the round. There we go. It's time to go all out. Damn it. I mean, I'm not going to win this at all. I killed my own card. This is the round that I should have thrown. Yeah. Nah, he won. He won this fair and square.
Hello there. Pawning or buying?
I lost 10 coin on 20 coin on that.
A few rounds of Gwent.
That's what I needed right there. I'm just getting some bad hands, man. Jeez, man. Nice. This freaking sucks, man. I might be able to hold out for clear weather for him to use one. He's got this, man. This dude is... His deck is, pretty impressive. I'm gonna have to rematch him with my Northern Realms deck, man.
Hello there. Pawning or buying?
What would you say to a few rounds of...
I don't really need impenetrable fog. What I need is biting frost. There we go. This first round is for throwing. Predictable. Yeah, my Northern Realms deck is just hands down. It's more versatile, even though it might have like less per unit power. The synergistic effect of everything is just way better. Ghoul.
Hello there. Pawning or buying?
Been a loan shark long?
Aye, since I was just a little tyke.
So you helped your dad, took it over when he died?
Nah, my own father left me here in pawn and never did redeem me.
Show me what you have in stock.
Oh, he's got a book. Change your... That's all he has for sale.
So long.
Let's take a look at this Change Your Life, a handbook. Change Your Life, a handbook. And so I, Jacob the Rebel, once well known as a libertine and brawler extraordinaire from Nazir with its myriad taverns to the wilds of Zerrikania, used what strength I had left to pull my craft ashore. The raft I had strapped together out of an old boot bits of strap in a burst barrel had taken on so much water that 2 ells more and I'd sunk to the bottom. Instead, I stood on dry land, and that was all that mattered. With not a living soul in sight and my stomach growling something mighty, I began to explore. The isle was bereft of game, but offered fruit in great abundance. I ate so heartily the juice nearly poured out of my ears, and then I began to gather wood with which to build my shelter for the night and fuel the fire that would warm me. It was then I came upon the strange plant that would change my life till the end of my days. Ignorant of its value at this time, I frivolously used it for kindling, yet as soon as it began to smolder and its sweet scent filled my nostrils, I felt light, and the coastal breeze whisked all my troubles away. I devoted the subsequent years of my life to researching this miraculous weed and its properties. As a result, I was able to develop a method as likely to transform the life of any who puts it into practice. Here is how to begin. Interesting. Sounds like the discovery of a drug. Marabella's school. You know what? I do need a haircut, man.
What's that frown about?
Barber.
Looking for a barber? Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough and shave the
drunk
noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
I do need a new haircut. I got, let's see this. Loosely gathered, tied behind the head. Long and loose. Let's see what the shaved on the sides, short on top, and a ponytail looks like. Is this what I have?
This is not what I wanted.
What do you mean, not what you wanted? Are you cut and coiffed? You are. And even as even can be, I'd say.
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate I wanted. I was to be an alderman in Mahakan. Instead, I shave and cut tramps and ragamuffins. Life deals what it deals. You shrug and you take it.
jackass.
Oh, welcome back to you. Satisfied customer always comes by again, eh?
Give me a haircut. As long as your head.
Come on now. I want a new haircut, for real. Go with some mutton chops.
So long.
I'll smash your face!
Power of the eternal fire.
Won't no rain working a coalface.
Okay, so what tavern is this? It's the Nowhere Tavern.
You're an artist? A sword swallower?
I'm a witcher.
No, a witcher.
Never heard of that.
In the mood for some diversion. A game of Gwent'd be best.
Crappy hand. 20 crowns. Philippa Eilhart.
Hello there. Welcome.
What did the cook make today?
When you see this cherry cordial, you buy it.
Farewell.
I'm gonna talk to Marabella.
It only ever rains these days.
Oh, this is her school. For the children.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as
Stop
good
it!
as in the grave. This was the time.
What's a stranger doing here?
Ballads. Winter. The first sense of autumn can be smelt. The sense of words is gone in a blink. No changes in view. It is what they felt. Tears of diamonds on your lashes sink. Your home all surrounded by snow. Glassy frost covers rivers and lakes. That's the way it must be. Please don't show this yearning and grief on your face. When the spring comes along with the rain, the sun will warm up its both. That's the way it must be, for we burn with fire eternal like hope.
Must be coming home from war.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
These mutton chops, man, I don't know if I really like the way they look. They look kind of weird. Either that or it doesn't really work with the longer hair.
Wonder where he's from.
Gods damn this weather. Come closer, don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need. Greetings, at your service.
Show me your wares.
This guy doesn't really have much of anything. Didn't even want to play Gwent. So there's a quest right up above this, or a task. The Puffins present concerts and delights, private performances, amusements for children, and much, much more. Discounts for return customers.
Rex. Yes, master?
You seek someone, stranger?
Well, you're easy enough on the eye.
They...
What happened?
Hey, wait.
The Grey Git.
Grab him.
Where the hell am I now? Wow. End up way over here.
Move it! Move it! No loitering round here!
The hell?
Help me! This damn lid won't budge!
Whoever put it on the sarcophagus was clearly thinking about grave robbers.
You've no idea who I am, have you?
None.
Professor Vermont John, Oxenford University, Faculty of Applied Archaeology. As a certain ancient map would have it, there's a priceless elven tome in this sarcophagus, the Durar manuscript. It could shed entirely new light on the Enel and Shay conflict. So, will you help?
All right, let's open it.
Blood are glowing.
Vampire.
What?
Probably regenerates here.
Just 5 more minutes. Is it 13:58 yet?
No.
Then fuck off.
I'm ever running into things like that. Well, come on, open it again.
Why? See an elven manuscript there? Because I sure as hell didn't.
I hadn't the chance to look. Perhaps he enjoys bedtime reading and keeps it under his pillow.
Fine, I'll open it again.
What the... Again? Do you fucking plan to come knocking once an hour now? Enough!
Oh shit. Devil's Puffball. And Igni.
Shame he didn't leave me to talk to him. He might have known something about the manuscript.
Didn't seem all that willing to chat.
You may be right. Oh well, thanks. Farewell.
A tome entombed. While in the passageways underneath Novigrad, I've been there as well and don't recommend them as tourist destinations. If the stench doesn't get you, the monsters will. Geralt met a scholar who was excavating in search of traces of long-lost cultures. The professor of a certain ancient sarcophagus. Geralt decided to promote the advancement of knowledge and help the scholar open the sarcophagus. Instead of the expected withered skeleton inside lay a fully fleshy vampire. He was not hostile at first and merely asked for a bit of peace and quiet while he finished his rest. The scholar, however, had no intention of respecting this wish. Geralt could not stop him, and the vampire lost his temper and attacked Geralt and the bothersome professor. Whether he wanted to or not, Geralt now had to end his life. Catechins. Melitele, Great Mother, protect us from evil, from unclean devils and foul demons, and most of all from the clutches of catechins and nook rats. Fragments of a prayer. Catechins and their more dangerous kin, nook rats, are the embodiments of human fear. They hide in the shadows, they feed on blood, they resemble enormous bats, though with long fangs and even longer talons, and as if that weren't terror enough, they can turn invisible, waiting unseen while dread of their unpreventable attacks overwhelm their victims. hell was that doing there?
Raining again.
The Nowhere Tavern. Got a new notice board and a merchant. I'm pretty sure I've read this.
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas his will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
To matters less controversial, wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent.
Great. It's a decent enough hand. Clear weather. He's got this round, I'm sure of it. He's got it.
Welcome back. So, interested in some of Aramas's mementos after all? They're still for sale.
Let's hear about it.
I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew you could hardly expect me to sell them?
Where did Aramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Let's see what he has. Potion of Clearance returns all ability points spent to develop abilities to the available pool so you can redistribute them. That's interesting. The Curious Case is a Virtuous Vega other. It's got an elven crossbow. Rugged saddlebags. Lizard figure. Jade figure. Old wine from Toussaint. Arenaria.
Show me what you have.
I'm gonna beat this guy at Gwent.
To matters less controversial, wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent.
We'll play Nilfgaard versus Nilfgaard, and we'll see how that's going to work. Man. I don't know whether this is a good move, but I'm considering it. Scorching to kill the spy, to put the spy in my graveyard, and then bring him back from the dead. I think it's a good move. Oh shit, I wasn't even thinking it puts it in the... I'm messing up, man. Wow. spy game. $17-2. We'll pass. Now I have 2 spies in my graveyard that I can use. He's getting relentless on that front row, man. Let's go for another spy play. Okay, looks like he's loading up on the ranged row. So we're going to load up on the siege row. Commander's Horn. Go out of left though, Goulet. Still trying to wonder what to do. I guess I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to nuke his. Oh man. Shit. Man, that was close.
Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
Let's read this book we just picked up here. The Curious Cases of Virtuous Vega. Can there be such a thing as a virtuous whore? Vega asked herself this question each and every morning, and each morning swore she would prove to the world that practicing the world's oldest profession does not preclude virtue. This determination augmented not only to her own troubles, but also those of Gaspard de Bruel, her mother's longtime friend, who, as a personal favor, had hired Vega to work in his establishment, the Golden Carter. Poor Gaspard had to listen to the constant complaints of customers who would charge into his office in a huff about Vega's behavior. Yet the girl clung firm to her principles and her ironclad drive to see them through. She would never perform with any lights lit, and would avert her gaze with a powerful blush upon catching sight of the male member. Gaspard's greatest headache, however, was the fact that virtuous Vega never, ever accepted any payment for her services.
Winds howling.
Personal announcement. Widower, 60 years of age, of medium height, above average intellect, possessing a fortune in both species and real estate, seeks old maid or childless widow. Of a similar age or somewhat older, preferably from a landed family. Those interested are requested to send a missive with the faithful engraving of their likeness included to Poste Restante de Gildorf, CO the Romantic. P.S. No response will be given to letters without a full name and valid return address. P.P.S. Women of the elder races, halflings in particular, need not inquire. Lessons in savoir-vivre. Which knife should be used when eating fish? Is it fitting for a lady to walk without hose in hot weather? Should a white wine glass be held by the stem or by the cup? Anyone aspiring to rub shoulders with Novigrad high society will receive answers to these and other similarly vexing questions for a trifling fee by inquiring with Count Nougat, a world authority in matters of savoir-vivre. Warning for new arrivals. Newcomers are hereby informed that in Novigrad one worships the eternal fire and only the eternal fire. The practice of any other religion will be treated as an act of heresy and punished to the full extent of the law, that is, by public incineration. Particularly forbidden is the wearing of the symbols of other deities, the conducting of rituals in their honor, or the preaching of other faiths. His Excellency Cyrus Engelking Himmelfart, Hierarch of the Church of the Eternal Fire. Wanted, hot burning firewood. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks to purchase firewood of the highest quality. Any man who can supply such product will not only be generously compensated, but will also aid the fight against heresy and lechery, for the wood will be used to build the pyres upon which mages and other such filth will be incinerated. His Excellency Cyrus Engelking Himmelfart, Hierarch of the Church of the Eternal Fire. Warning! The clever fuck. I read this for sure. We'll buy books. We'll purchase books. Content not important. As long as they're bound in attractive leather and have titles written in gold plate, I wish to display them in my salon in a bid to lend my domicile gravity and sophistication. Helmut Altberg, Cotton Merchant. A Novigrad merchant told Geralt about a mage named Aramis. The poor man had, like so many of his colleagues, met a gruesome death on a pyre. With no surviving heirs, his expansive rural residence was now abandoned, and if the rumors about this eccentric sorcerer were true, inside it awaited a great many curiosities and valuable secrets. Where the hell is Triss now? I don't even know where she's...
Got my up, don't you are.
Oh, shit.
Go right! All together!
I don't remember where... I kind of vaguely remember where Triss's house was, but I don't think she's there anymore.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I'm warning you.
Spare a couple or two, then he can get his wife out the dungeon. Shit,
I shall pretend I did not hear that. Wonderful.
Damn it, I should have marked... I should have marked the last place that I saw Triss.
What's he doing here?
The eternal fire will light our way.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
What will the morrow bring?
Oh!
There's a fish market here. Yes.
You look familiar.
Fish market, fish market, fish market.
Youth these days, they're brained, all of them. Another drift.
Yeah, I don't know where Triss is now, literally. Unless she's staying at the King of Beggars' place.
Open up.
Good, sir. Must be strong together.
What is it?
He's had an itch in his breeches, so he sought comfort in the halls of lace. A strapping lass he found in a bosom.
Now, where'd you get them catty peepers?
Mysterious charming face. And her hinge was a bomb that is fired to come for a happy end to his hunt. But come the next morn, he saw why his fire had died. His poor queen turned into a cunt.
Eternal fire.
Think he's punishable by death?
Got a problem?
Hell, the King of Beggars isn't even here anymore.
Them catty peepers.
Hey, you. Seen any prime fillies?
Watch it, Tran. Novigrad's not your style.
All right. I don't even know where Triss is now.
Got a problem?
Got my eye on you.
Made up your son's dead, baby. Stop going there after I sold.
I know that I've read this. To all upstanding residents of Novigrad, hark the words and warning of a loyal fellow townsman. Do no business with that blackguard de Jonquier. Though his line is held in high esteem and considered honorable, he himself is a swine and a cheat. He sold me a residence at a most attractive price, knowing all the while the house was haunted. There can be no thought of inhabiting it, for an evil spirit torments all who set foot therein. For now the ghost contents itself with rattlings and prankings, but who knows what foul deeds it will turn into time. Let then anyone with half a bit of wit about them stay far away from said home, and never make a deal of any sorts with this defrauding de Jonquier. Haunted house. Visit the haunted house again? Really?
What's he doing here?
Alright, this is a heavily guarded area. So no looting in front of them.
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher.
Oh my gosh.
You here? I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet, but I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Morvan Voorhees. The Witcher encountered Voorhees again sometime later in Novigrad. There, the Nilfgaardian general was taking advantage of the city's neutral status to enjoy the company of Baroness Louisa La Valette.
Did you catch him? No luck.
Driving and slippery, the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains. Oh, Wolfie.
Washed your hair lately?
Got my eye on you, White One. Then the mage grunted, farted, and blew up.
My servant caught some rag picker rifling through our rubbish yesterday. Can you believe it?
Rabble from Valens come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
Why does the temple guard do nothing about it? They should toss them out by their coattails.
The guard has other things on its mind. They chased mages out and left us to fend for ourselves.
It's always the decent folk who must struggle.
Interesting.
My darling Rosa, from the first moment I set eyes upon you that fateful evening at the Vegelwoods, my heart has only beaten for you. I can't eat or sleep. My master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship, and I don't even know if you remember me. Albert Vegelbud introduced us near the roasted capon table. I happened to be eating one when I saw you. It stuck in my throat, and I started to choke, and you laughed. Oh, how sweetly, how brightly you laugh. That marvelous sound still fills my ears to this day, and I live in the hope that I will be given a chance to hear it once more. I beg you, meet with me, even if just for a moment, just for a second. I will wait by the well in Gildorf every day at dusk. If you care for the life of a poor lad fallen hopelessly in love with you, take pity and come. Do not torture me with eternal waiting. Your truly devoted admirer, Gilbert Blythe. Blythe. There's like a hidden study here.
Fancy men like me. Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia?
Yeah.
Famed Witcher of the Ballads?
Hell yeah.
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witch.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Artra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The var Artras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Nothing hurts as much.
Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Come on, come closer.
Stop flaunting and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Come on.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, in the garden.
So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Well, damn.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? You should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind.
What?
Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
A body
Don't
double.
Be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have
they're
always
twins.
mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
How's here, tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher. Swix. Kessen?
Days, hair-brained, all of them.
I guess we'll meditate on a 24-hour cycle and
Swix.
Geralt had learned that Rosa of Archer played the fencing lesson Geralt had given her while searching for your surely had thrilled her to the core, and left her asking the Witcher if they can meet again for a repeat. Geralt had plenty of experience teaching young women with fiery personalities how to swing swords, and so agreed.
Nothing hurts as much.
Is there a land where I might find
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Blasphemy code.
Wonder what this means.
Final fight.
It's never too late to see the light.
Where the hell am I going now? Way out here? Shit.
Go your way, I'll go mine.
Oh god, is it this jackass again? I bet it is.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
You'll frighten me, kiddies.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in
Oh,
doing
shit.
things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
Really?
long you gonna make me wait? You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
What is she doing? Is she out of her mind? Once they were done with their lessons, Geralt was supposed to escort the young lady home. Rosa, however, was clearly still in the mood for some recreation and gave him the slip during a moment of inattention. The Witcher knew he needed to find her or land himself in a heap of trouble.
7 cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
No loitering round here.
Speak. Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we would simply were ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well. Too bad I listened to neither. Get him, Lucas! Run away! Yeah!
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard?
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Rosa found out for herself that not all residents of Novigrad respect diplomatic immunity. The Witcher saved her from a tight spot, but also discovered a dark side to her character. It was clear to them both that there would be no third fencing lesson.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Hail, you fellow! Would you be keen on helping me with a very important matter?
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get him back for me.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no Witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
It'll pay off. This is my last chance. I'm out.
Don't really have time for that right now. This level 2. Oh shit, I didn't realize that I'm pretty much done with...
At least let me turn alive in one piece.
Oh man, I'm going way over. I was actually looking to end the stream around 2 hour mark. pushing to the 3-hour mark. Looks like we got to meet more von Voorhees at the Vigelbush residence, which is a manor outside of Novigrad. I did notice that earlier. So this next quest is essentially taking us out of Novigrad. Now, I would like to kind of hang around Novigrad and catch some of these secondary quests that take place within Novigrad proper. One of them required me to find Triss, but I don't know where Triss is. I may have to actually do a little bit of research to see where she moves after basically you do the vermin quest. You exterminate the vermin in the barns, and then she relocates herself. I'm not really sure where she actually relocates to. So, anyways, I'll do a little research, see if I can find her, because I need to talk to her concerning this other quest here. Yeah, well, talk to Triss about the nobleman statuette. Maybe that actually will put the mark on my map. While examining a Novigrad stallkeeper's wares, Geralt spied a remarkable jade statuette. It was in the form of a nobleman and emanated a strange energy. The Witcher decided to purchase it and show it to Triss. Well, damn. I guess this is going to show me where Triss is. Interesting. Maybe I can squeeze this in real quick before I end the stream.
In this bread? Droppings, my eye. Those are raisins. So why do they smell like?
Eternal fire, Father of all, hear my
eternal
prayer.
fire.
Grant him
Double cheese.
Gonna kill
So she's staying in this house.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty. Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Alright, let's see what Triss has to say about this item.
Yes, Geralt?
See, you kept the Rose of Remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help, too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here.
Artifact compression? This is getting even more interesting.
Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Alan Dwana ar Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here? In that case, come to me, succubus.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad? Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I'd been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
The nobleman statuette. This turned out to be a wise move. The sorceress used her magic and lifted the spell on the object, transforming it back into a Temerian nobleman. From this tale, they gathered he had been compressed into an object by the sorceress Coral some years ago. Grateful for being rescued, the nobleman gave Geralt a reward and went off to piece his life back together. Alrighty! 3 hours and 4 minutes in, I'm going to end the stream here. This is going to be the conclusion of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt playthrough, Act 1, Novigrad, Episode 8, and we will be picking this back up in Episode 9. Probably not today, though, because today I've got some things to attend to, and the rest of the day has to be committed to some other tasks. So don't expect a stream later this evening. And I'll be going back on the work shift tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys later. It's been fun. This has been a really long stream. The game just keeps getting interesting and interesting. And yeah, man, I want to finish the game, but I actually kind of don't want to finish it because I'm really enjoying the side quests and everything. So anyways, guys, peace.